to the 1989th edition of Short-Term Day Trading live with Oscar Carboni, and of course that would be me. Hello traders, YouTube fans, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's video should tell you what's going to happen in the markets for trading tomorrow. That's September 4th, 2019 on a Wednesday. Before we get involved in what's on the board, and there's some pretty interesting topics, let me remind you that this is a very risky endeavor that you are involved in if you trade futures, stocks, commodities, options. If you trade anything at all these days, it involves a high degree of risk because of the insane volatility we've witnessed lately. That means never trade without stops. Put your stops in first, and never trade without money that isn't earmarked to be lost. If the money in your trading account, if you lose that money, if it's going to change your life, then it shouldn't be in your trading account. If the money in your trading account, if it gets lost somehow and you're still riding your bike and you're okay, that's what you keep in your trading accounts. For you people who know the deal, who put the stops in and come to livewithoscar.com, where we've been killing this thing with great trades, well then you're ready to go and I'm ready to go, and let's see what's on this board. So for trading on 9/4 on Wednesday, September 4th, we've got a red Omni and Russell, E-mini, S&P, NASDAQ, and the usual suspects that hover with that crowd right there. We've got bear flags flying all over U.S. indices. I've been showing these flags to you since they started forming. Now we're getting a lot of volatility inside of those flags, and eventually we're going to break out of that flag, or those flags, I should say. So, bear flags all over U.S. indices, pointing towards a red Omni arrow, even if it doesn't happen tomorrow. The idea of bear flags is that eventually you break lower. So you've got the bear flag technical. You've got a flight to quality in bonds, T-bonds, T-notes, you name it. You've got a flight to quality in precious metals, too. You've got a flight to quality in the dollar index. That is what you would be looking for if you wanted to confirm that that bear flag is going to give us some downside. So we're getting these flight to qualities. I think even Bitcoin is starting to go. Traders, you need to know about this. You need to see the chart segment I'm about to show you. Before we go to the charts, let me remind you that you should subscribe to these videos. Subscribe to the videos. Click the alert button so that you're alerted whenever I put out a new one, because they come out very often, and they're time dated to what's going to happen in the very near future. So make sure that you subscribe to these videos, grab the alerts, come to livewithoscar.com. Lastly, one open-seated Omni Camp, September 19th. It is coming soon. Would you like your life to be changed for the better? Would you like to start winning in these markets? Would you like to be able to call the markets high and low for tomorrow, but do it the night before? I promise to teach you those techniques live here. 4-day seminar held in Las Vegas. That is September 19th. One seat left. If you want to be the lucky camper to come out here and learn this craft taught by me personally, come to livewithoscar.com, fill out your OmniCamp applications, and wait for me to call you. There's 3 weeks left. Time is ticking. Act now. Get your seat. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, Russell 2000 daily bar chart. And this is a bear flag, but it's sort of an Oscarism that I've coined the phrase called the F flag. This is a bearish F flag. We stopped cold right at the top of this flag on Friday, and boom, came down for Monday night, Tuesday session. And it looks like we should come down lower, at least to the bottom of the flag, and then eventually break the flag where our projections will start to matter. Let me show you E-mini S&P. This exact same thing, except for more of a traditional bear flag sitting there. Stops cold at the 50-ball moving average and the top of that flag. And in fact, on Sunday afternoon, before markets open at 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday afternoon. So before they opened, I did analysis and recognized that this is a perfect sell point. And in fact, I did the video and I said, look, we are right here. My analysis says this is a perfect spot to go short. Now, we just had the holiday week where we rallied up all last week, remember? Got to the top of the flag, got to the 50-ball moving average. I came out with the video and said, I'd be afraid if I was long. I wouldn't mind being short. Here's why. And I showed you why. Well, this is where we were when I showed you that video Sunday afternoon. And this is what happened. How about that? That was absolutely, positively perfect information. It came right off from that spot and just fell apart. More downside is expected. Remember, we've got a projection of the 2715 area if this flag gets violated on the downside and turns out to be a bear flag. So let's see what's going to happen. We still have a long way to go just to get to the bottom of the flag, but one day at a time. Then you've got your flight to quality. Now, you've got gold. Flight to quality started way back here and has really just taken off. You've got palladium, which started before the gold did, went up, put in a bull flag, went up again, and now has another big bull flag, which tells me it's going to go up even further. Flight to quality precious metals. Silver, look at that starting to go. These are weekly charts I'm showing you, by the way, kids, not dailies, these last metals charts. Sort of a bowl, nice, and now it's starting to move up. Silver has a long way to go if it wants to catch up with gold. And look at the platinum. Platinum just is getting warmed up. It's up $100 in the last 10 days, and it's just getting warmed up. So you've got a serious flight to quality taking place in the metals and in your bonds. T-bonds, look at that insane run. I think if we go up another 4 handles, it's the highest bonds have ever been in all of history, which means it's going to be the lowest interest rate we've ever had in all of history. That's what's starting to happen, flight to quality. And look at your dollar index. Non-stop flight to quality for some time now, and it just keeps on making new highs. So you have reason to think that the red Omni arrow, even though this is green, the red Omni arrow is correct for this week and for the near future, especially with the flight to quality action I just showed you. So traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why I'm calling what you've seen a flight to quality in bonds, precious metals, and the dollar. You see the bear flags in your Russell, E-mini S&P, and the other suspects that hang out with those. So we've got some downside potential here. That doesn't mean it has to go straight down, and it doesn't mean the top is in. But we've got some downside potential with what I've shown you, and Omni will be looking to sell the rallies trading on Wednesday. All right, traders, that's it for this installment. Come back tomorrow night. We'll have another one for you for trading the next day. Come to livewithoscar.com. Free trading room. Don't trade alone. Hang out with me. I have been in this market down on the exchange. I started as an 18-year-old kid. I've been in these markets my entire adult life. This is what I do. It's what I live and breathe. Hang out with me in my free trading room all day. I'll help get you through these rough and tumble markets. And then there's this. If you are having difficulty figuring out where to buy and sell, the same trades I'm putting in my own account, I give you those recommendations if you want to share with me. That's called the Platinum membership. You want to get in when I'm getting in, you want to get out when I'm getting out from my own account, I will give you those trades. Join the Platinum membership at livewithoscar.com. All right, traders, that's it. I'm out of here. Remember, join the Platinum service, or really be smart and take this last seat at Omni Camp and learn how to do this for yourselves. That is your best bet. Why should I spoon feed you these trades when you can figure them out on your own and move whenever you need to? All right, traders, livewithoscar.com. I'll see you there. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to help keep those emotions at bay, and I know that's not easy, you got to push them back, but try this. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll traders, make sure you come to livewithoscar.com and let's get a little advice from Donald. One last try.
I'm the smartest guy I know.
There you go. That's my boy. All right, Traders Live with Oscar.com. I'll see you there. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.